The countdown starts now. From New Orleans, just blocks from Bourbon Street, the Nets taking on the Pelicans. For Brooklyn, an excellent year so far, claiming second place in the East. As they delve deeper into the season, they continue to set their sights high. Pelicans, Nets, the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Eric Bledsoe.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Kyrie Irving. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Brown in at the two-guard spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the three and Zion the four. Bledsoe is out there with Ball, and it's Adams in at the five spot. Midway through the season, are teams, Brent, still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think at this point, you already know what you got, Kevin, and so what you want to do, I want to be the best at what it is that I can do, and that's where I think coaching staffs are focused right now.
Pass to Durant. Bledsoe against Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Here's Irving. And he can't bank that one in. Pushing it up. And it's blocked by Brown. Good D by Williamson.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Poked away. Outside Jordan. Pass to Durant. Nets passing it around. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball. Ball, the pass to Adams. Over Harris. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Ball.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that one is good.
A nice job by Lonzo, even contested. That kind of length is probably paying off in those situations.
And there's the pass to Durant. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. No good on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Brown against Ball. Bledsoe outside. 8 feet away. Out to Ingram. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
Passes to KD. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
That free throw good from Durant.
How about the charisma of KD that time? Teammates loving what he's bringing to the table here tonight.
Ball kicks to Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
BI has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually that metabolism's going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Kyrie's so awesome at finding ways to get to the free throw line, not afraid to get hit on his way up.
The Nets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And the first one drops.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. Tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
James Johnson's checked in for Williamson. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Ingram, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the refs notice it too.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, when you make these kind of improvements in your game, you're putting in a lot of work in the offseason. Brandon Ingram growing up right in front of us.
Both free throws good for Ingram. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
This level when BI gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy for a minute. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you for that. Very interesting. GA, their focus on preventing a scoring burst early on.
It's tough. Once you've lost momentum, to try and recapture it. They're relying on their defense to negate that up front.
Well, you'd love to live in that disruptive mode all night long, never allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Throw good, Adams.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Irving from long range. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Pelicans. 10-point lead They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from KD. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Ball, the pass to Bledsoe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
The Pelicans have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Eric Bledsoe bounced around a little bit in the early part of his career under the tutelage of Chris Paul when he first came into the league. Seems like he's found a home here and very much settling into his role.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Green comes in for Harris. Both good from the line that time. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Knicks in New York. Here's Irving, rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
Bledsoe passes to Adams. Rebounded by the Nets. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Adams. Ball with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
From 12 feet out, it's tipped.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan, well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was. Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Ball finds Ingram. It's good.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Now the pass to Durant. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession, and Brooklyn making a change here. Buawu's checked in, and that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by New Orleans. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. 1 good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense. such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Adams. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Durant. The offensive rebound, Claxton. And the lead is down inside single digits. Claxton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's the lob to Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard with 3-point line.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Passes it to Durant. Here's Griffin. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Now, capable of defending a few different positions, the length of Johnson has really bothered shooters.
He's covered by Irving, and it's blocked. They get it back. And here is Irving. 20 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Claxton with the bucket. Pelicans leading by 10. Kicks it to Hayes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones, and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hayes.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And the Nets making a change here. Green's checked in. Hayes hits them both.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Pass to Luwawu.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
.136 left here in the opening quarter. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Luwawu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A 1-2. That's good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Irving finds Durant. Here's Luwawu. No good from outside. Fast break. Here they come. Ingram wide open. They grab their own miss. Green with the block. Goes up from the top of the key. Griffin's shot is off. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Irving, good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The pass to Hayes. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Jeff Green on the wing. To the middle with 4 seconds on the clock.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
New Orleans leading by 12 on the court right now. Second quarter starting for the Nets. Luwawu is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. Then there's Griffin. And it's Green in at the 4. Nets on defense. He's covered by Irving. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Awandu. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On its way from Irving for 2. Some solid defense from Ingram. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Well, a big part of running in the fast break is to do it with purpose. And Zion had a purpose to score. He got the ball and finished. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Blake Griffin.
His skill at his size and then converting through contact. Such strength from the big man.
Williamson trying to free himself up. It's good on the putback.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Harris kicks to Griffin. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a nice soft touch from Blake there.
Pass to Hayes. Dishes to Ingram. And Griffin sends it back. Here's Irving, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pelicans leading by 10. Pass to Awandu. Williamson against Griffin. Williamson right side. 4 on the shot clock. Misses off the left iron. Nets trail by 10. Here's Luwawu. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. The Pelicans have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And it's sent back by Irving. Outside Griffin. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
To the left wing. Releases from 15, and it's Williamson missing. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here, and a wide open look for Irving. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, offensive rebounds are about effort, and Blake Griffin showing it there.
The pass to Williamson. And here is Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Irving passes to Luwawu. Misses the 3. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's a 1-2. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin, and it's Bruce Brown in for Luwawu. And he makes both free throws. Nets trail by 8. There's the lob for Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Passes it to Adams. He dishes it to Bledsoe. There's the lob to the hoop. Williamson kicks to ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Williamson. 8th in scoring, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Williamson with the block.
Yeah, Zion just aggressive there and great timing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
A 1-2. That's good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Well, Bledsoe's a guy, as an offensive player, you might lose sight of him, but he can have some nights. You always have to account for him.
Here's Irving. Adams, some nice D.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. Trailing here by 8. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Irving can't get it to go.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Adams outside for Bledsoe, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. This is a list of the guys that have been dialed in at the free throw line lately since the All-Star break. No one has been better. Kyrie Irving third.
And one look at his numbers since the break, and you can see how comfortable he's been at the foul line.
That's tipped. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's the lob to Adams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, not many times does Adams get his number called for plays like that, but the oop there looked good.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. Jordan with it. Now defended by Williamson. Durant against Williamson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Wow, just makes that look so easy.
To the left side wing. Wandu passes to Adams. Adams drawing the double team. Count that bucket. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Durant. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Ball. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point New Orleans lead.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Pass to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, this might be a KD special here. Everything dropping early here, and the defenders already slouching.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the Pelicans making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Ball. The shot from the low post is good. Ball's got 7 points.
So many young guards come into the league without a floater. And after a couple of seasons, you realize how effective it can be. Lonzo showing it there.
Johnson with the block. And now the Pelicans on the break. Bledsoe's got the ball. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Here's Irving. 13 points in the game. Outside, KD. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Ball, the pass to Bledsoe. And it's blocked by Brown. Elbow shot is on the way. And that one goes long.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Ball kicks to Williamson. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
And the pass to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Brown against Bledsoe. Green with the block. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 25 points for KD.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Count it. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
You're not going to scare Zion off if he's assertive and he's that far inside.
Ball against Irving. Pass to Durant. Another shot. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Bledsoe. Feeds to Adams. Ball feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it and taken away by Brown.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
To the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's impressive finish and getting the hoop to go from Lonzo Ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
1 shot.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the three. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Lonzo is improving.
And we've finished one half of basketball. Pelicans lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. What a start it was for Brandon Ingram. He had 18 points, 2 block shots, and 3 rebounds. Shaq, what'd you think about what we saw from New Orleans?
They came out with the right mindset. That's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, that's the hard driving offensive approach I like to see. If they keep it up, unstoppable.
Kenny, what's your take on Brooklyn so far?
Their lack of execution surprised me. You know, they had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And the Pelicans with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Lonzo Ball out there with Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Irving from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 19 points.
When you make shots like that, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. Irving, good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
KD passes to Jordan. Irving kicks to Durant. Knocked loose. Ingram with it. Picked up by Harris. Here's Claxton. He's got 8. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Williamson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart, and he plays into it, getting the personal.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
First free throw is good.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nets trail by 8. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Free throw good from Durant. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Ingram passes to Adams. Inside, Williamson. And the layup's good off the glass. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Irving.
everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Ingram against Jordan. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And checking out some numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And that one falls for Irving. And so he hits both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Adams. He kicks it to Ingram. Goes up at the stripe. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Nets trail by 3. Here's Durant. Williamson with the block. Here's Bledsoe. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan. And that's now 27 points for Kyrie Irving. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Down low.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. It's a 3-point game. Nets passing it around. Brown kicks to Durant. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Shots. 3 shots.
That's good from Durant.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And it's sent back by KD. Jordan kicks to Brown. The pass to KD. The dish to Irving. 5 to shoot. For the lead, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Durant's got 33 points. The Pelicans have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Playoff seeding so important here as we take a look out east. You take a look at the Nets. Right now they've acquired the second best record in the conference.
And right now for the Nets, got to be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom. Everyone in the organization, that means front office, coaches, players, just done an outstanding job this season.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Passes to Hayes. Harris against Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Lobs it up for Jordan.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Pelicans trail. Kicks to Ingram. Fires for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Irving. Irving double team. The feed to Harris. Irving up top. 27 points for him.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Right side, Irving. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Jordan sends it back. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
James Johnson's checked in for Williamson. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Bruce Brown. Off the inbound pass. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You've got to be a little bit more cautious when guarding Bledsoe. The problem is he enjoys the physicality out there.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
No good on that one. Second free throw, no good.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
16 feet away, and it's good off the back rim and in. Irving's got 13 points in just this quarter. Johnson outside. Knocked away. In transition, here come the Nets. They get it back. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
Ingram. The rebound by Luwawu. Luwawu's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Traditionally, we talk about power forwards. I mean, is that not Blake Griffin? It applies to every facet of his game.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good. Nets leading by 3. Pass to Llewellyn. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Hayes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Snatched up. There's the pass to Bledsoe. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bledsoe's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Zero hesitation. I mean, zero. Bledsoe with a quick release that time.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Griffin. And that's 31 points for Kyrie Irving.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Blake Griffin. He's averaging 10 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
The first free throw is good. The Nets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good for Ingram. The Nets with the lead. Now, here is Irving. He has 31. Good on the triple. Irving's got 18 points just in the second half.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Ingram. 12th in free throw percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Here's Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, known for his athleticism, Johnson can sneak up on you, and that time, that dunk looking second nature.
Passes it to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pelicans trailed by 7. Ingram outside. Some solid defense from Harris.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Outside for Bledsoe. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. Irving for three. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Bledsoe. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. What a superb athlete, Eric Bledsoe, getting up big time.
Over to the left wing. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Bledsoe against Brown. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
That's some will on the part of Eric Bledsoe. When he's taking it to the rim, he's determined to go score. He did that time.
Pass to Irving. On the top of the key, here's Griffin. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Griffin's got the lead up to 7 out for the Nets. Pass to Hayes. Dishes it to Ingram. Covered by Irving. Drains the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside Griffin. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
So for the Pelicans, Adams comes in for Johnson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Eric Bledsoe. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Covered by Irving.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Ingram. And too long on the shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And the layup is good. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Irving with the ball, setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant, Brown out there with Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. From downtown, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And here's Irving. Got a piece of it. The 3 from KD. Good on the 3-point shot. Durant's got 36.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Adams dishes to Ingram. Great D that time from Griffin. Nets leading by 7. Here's Claxton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets.
One shot.
And that one misses. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. And it's blocked by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And the dunk by Williamson.
Now, these are the kind of indications that the league is worried about if you're an opponent, and you love it if you're on his team. Zion taking over and doing damage.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Irving. Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown. Irving's got 42 in the game.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Here's Williamson. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Pelicans trail by 12. The pass to Williamson. To the wing on the left. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Irving passes to KD, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, a 4th turnover there. That's just a rough, sloppy game.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Brown, and Ball slams it in.
Alonzo with a nice shake right there as his handles opened up that dribble move.
Outside Jordan. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. Guarded by Jordan. Williamson outside. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Passes it to Irving. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Williamson. Williamson double team. And it's sent back by Irving. But they'll get another chance. Adams. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Let's go. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Pelicans trail by 8. Now Ball. No good that time. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Brown, and Adams sends it back.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Got a hand on it. KD on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Back to Durant. And here's Brown outside. Offensive rebound. Ball against KD. And the shot is good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Harris is checked in, and on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
Pass to Harris. Puts up a three. Pelicans pull it in. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They're getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Pass to KD. From deep three-point range. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 41. Ball dishes to Ingram. Outside for Bledsoe. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Now the pass to Irving. He feeds it to Brown. Ingram with the steal. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Irving. Harris outside. The tray. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Back to Ball. Passes it to Adams. Right side, Ball. Clock at 4 and stolen by Irving. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity, and stolen by Williamson. Ball against Irving. Bledsoe finds Williamson. Ball against Irving. To the paint. Here's Jordan, and Adams sends it back. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Bledsoe passes to Ingram. Bledsoe against Brown. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Tipped away. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans to tie it up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. Brooklyn's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Jordan kicks to Harris. Six on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Fade away. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Irving. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Passes it to Ingram. Bledsoe looking it over. Rejected by Harris. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Now, Jordan is a force on the inside. There's no denying that. A real problem right now for the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
He hits the second from the line. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 19-6 run. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Bledsoe outside. Williamson, the pass to Bledsoe. And Durant sends it back. And he gets it back. Another miss by Williamson.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Well, Kyrie Irving being unselfish there, making a nice play for his guys.
So it's the Pelicans now. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Williamson. Over Durant. And again, no good by New Orleans. Nets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. He dishes it to Irving. Pass to Claxton. Over Williamson. No good from Durant. And Adams has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a one-point game. Ingram drawing the double team. Lobs it up there for Ingram. And here's Harris from the arc. And he's good on the three ball. And the Nets lead by 4.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Ingram with it, guarded now by Durant. And it's Ingram missing. Brooklyn's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Irving finds Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Adams' shot is off. Ingram with the steal. And it's sent back by Irving. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're up by 2. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Irving passes to Claxton. Outside, KD. Pulls up. Money!
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
There's Ball with the 3. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And Lonzo fearless right there, answering the call.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Outside for Bledsoe. Right between the eyes.
Eric Bledsoe says pressure. What pressure? Take that.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 2. 19 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Durant, the pass to Claxton. Williamson against Durant. Outside Irving. A 3 ball. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.